What's up, Super Players? It's your homie C-Rod back at it again with another video, and today we got the new dual color leader Kefla. You know, the fusion of Khalifa and Kale. They're gonna come together, unite to make this dual color leader, which is very powerful, as you guys are seeing right here. And she is considered Surge leader because it has this new awakening mechanic called Surge Awakening, which I will explain. Also, hit a like on this video if you guys like this type of video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and be sure to leave me a comment if you guys like this type of deck profile method, like the way I'm distributing this deck profile, the way I'm making this deck profile pretty much. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this way. But we got Kefla right here. As you guys can see, the leader is right here, hopefully easily readable for you guys on the screen. We got Kefla. So what she does is, it says she has an activate main once per turn. Choose up to one blue or yellow Universe 6 card with an energy cost of 2 or less from your hand and play it, which is mind-blowing. Pretty much play any Universe 6 member that's 2 costs or less from your hand for free. Just like that, once per turn, which is very, very powerful to spam out the Khalifas and Kales all up on the field to obliterate your opponent. Then, Awaken Surge. Her Awaken Surge is slightly different from the other Surge leaders. So her Awaken Surge is choose up to one blue card and one yellow card in your hand and place it under this card, and that's how you awaken. So you get one blue, one yellow, put them under here, and like, you know, pretty much stack them under the leader, and you're able to flip the leader over and awaken. And what she does when she awakens is she's able to draw 4 cards. Yup, draw 4 cards. That's insane. But you do technically put 2 cards under her, so you're technically only drawing 2, but still very, very, very powerful ability right there. And that is Kefla. Then when you have a blue and yellow under it and you decide to awaken, you go from this Kefla to the Awaken Surge Kefla, and hopefully you guys can see right here, she is a very, very powerful leader. Activate main once per turn. If your life is at 4 or less and you choose one card under this card and place it in the owner's drop area, you're able to do one of these following effects. And that's how all the Surge leaders pretty much work. You pretty much get one of 2 different colors under the leader, and then you flip the leader over, and then in order to activate their Surge ability, you gotta detach one of the cards you pretty much put under it. And then Kefla is able to either draw you 1 card and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. So she has removal just like that and a draw. Or at the beginning of your opponent's next main phase, you get to choose up to 3 multicolored cards in your drop area and add them to your hand. So that's an amazing ability too. You get 3 multicolored cards. That's technically, you're going to be kind of getting 3 cards to your hand, which is so darn good. Or draw 1 and remove a battle card that could be a little bit detrimental. And that is the Surge leader Kefla. So since our Unawakened could bring out Universe 6 members 2 costs or less, well, we're going to start off with the low cost battle cards, which is the yellow Khalifa, the bold sister, which is a very awesome Universe 6 card that searches the top 5 upon play and allows you to add a Universe 6 member to your hand, and a cool permanent ability that it cannot be KO'd by your opponent's skills if she is on play. So she is a very, very powerful battle card, not only to search, but to have Khalifa on the field to do the combo plays, which I will explain. And at the end of the video, if you guys want to see, I will be laying all the cards out so you guys could make the deck profile if you guys really want. Then we got Sister Bonds Kale. Sister Bonds Kale, amazing. This is the whole point of our Unawakened Kefla. So she's allowing you to bring out a 2 cost or less for free once per turn that happens to be Universe 6. Sister Bonds Kale is a Universe 6, and she is a 2 cost, and she's probably the best target for Kefla. So you can play her out for free with her leader. Upon play, you're able to pick up 10 cards from your hand and play 1 Khalifa among them that happens to be an energy cost of 2 or less, or play a Kaba as well, and they have to be blue or yellow Kaba or Khalifa. So this right here will allow you to play either a Kaba or Khalifa and spam the field, and since you're picking up 10, you're definitely going to get her. So we are adding 4 of her because she is magical and she is the epitome of this deck. So after that, we got Khalifa, Troublemaker of Universe 6, one of the best cards in this deck in my opinion, because upon play she allows you to take a life, and if you take that life, you get to rest one of your opponent's energies to rest mode, and that alone is insane. Not only are you dropping yourself to lower life to have your super combos and active and all that, you are also nullifying your opponent's energy, and then you have a Khalifa target to evolve over if you really want to do the pressure. And this deck is full on explosion aggro. You can kill your opponent really fast. We have 4 of those. At the end of the video, guys, I will be going over all the cards that are in this deck. So if you guys want to build this deck, wait to the end and you guys will definitely see the whole deck just lined up for you. Then we got Khalifa, Awakened Sister, which is the whole point of this deck, honestly. Like, what she does is when you combo her, you're able to play her on top of another Khalifa that's on the field, and upon play she allows you to rest one of your opponent's battle cards or energy, and you got a 20k double strike on the field. Insane, right? She is so freaking good. We have 4 of these because she is, you know, super hot fire. And you know what else is super hot fire? Kale, the Awakened Sister. She is so freaking powerful, just like Khalifa. Not as powerful as Khalifa, the super rare, but just as good. What she does is, upon combo, after the combo is done, you're able to bring her out onto the field and evolve on top of a KO that happens to be on the field, and she is our removal of those annoying battle cards because she's able to bounce one of your opponent's battle cards back to their hand upon play, and that is an amazing ability, and because she's also a critical as well. 20k crit, tell me no more. We are running 4 of those KOs. Then we got our super combo, Botamo. Botamo is our super combo of choice. 10k boost, right? And draw a card if your life is at 4 or less. Very useful to keep yourself alive, to cause pressure. We are running 4 of these Botamo super combos. You have to. Then we got Kefla, Peak of Perfection. Let me fix this real quick. I don't feel like it's accurate. There you go. Kefla, Peak of Perfection, guys. So Kefla, Peak of Perfection is an amazing card in this deck. It's our first dual color card that we have in here. So if you draw her early game, toss her as an energy if you draw her turn 1. And with this deck, ideally, you just need 1 dual color energy. And then after that, when you combo her, if it's your opponent's turn, and you're using her as combo fuel, you're able to put one of your opponent's energy to rest mode, which is very useful to stop your opponent from doing some very aggro explosive plays. But you can only do that once per turn, so you can only rest one of your opponent's battle cards once per turn with her combo resting ability. And on top of that, she does have a rival for 1 yellow, but ideally I never really do that. But you know, you can if you want a 20k pressure on the field. And she also nullifies one of your opponent's battle card skills as well upon play. Not bad. Kefla, Peak of Perfection, she's not a bad target. Then we have dual color Kefla, the Super Saiyan tournament pack, awesome one that has dual attack, meaning she could do 2 attacks in 1 turn, and she has the awesome ability of being able to Union Fusion for free with no energy required. All you gotta have is just 1 Khalifa and 1 KO on the field. After they attack, you just fuse them for a dual attack, 19k, you know, beastness coming in with extra pressure. We have 2 of those. Then we got Hit Rapid Movement, which is a very powerful card for this deck. What this card does is pretty much, if you happen to have a what am I talking about? Yellow, blue energy in your energy zone, you're able to combo this card without paying its 1 energy for combo fuel. And then you have blue, yellow in the combo area to be able to arrival for super cheap. So this hit, rapid movement, we are running 3 of those because that guy is very necessary because of Champa and Bottles, which is a key component of this deck. You gotta have this card in your hand by turn 1 or turn 2. Mulligan hard for Champa and Bottles. It's the whole point of Universe 6, right? They are the gods of Universe 6, and Champa is able to pretty much come out onto the field if you happen to have blue yellow in the combo area, which you will if you happen to combo this hit out. Then 1 yellow comes out onto the field, and then you're able to have all your Universe 6 members be 1 combo cost less, meaning every Universe 6 in this deck are going to be free combo cost, and a bunch of them are 10k combo cost power. So like, you're going to be doing some big heavy combos free of charge with this leader. And if like Champa Bottles were to die, you're able to drop 1 card from your hand, switch it to rest mode, prevent his death, and also rest 1 of your opponent's battle cards if you switch this card to rest mode. So this card is the epitome of this deck, free comboing of the Universe 6. And yes guys, this deck will not be ideal without the secret rares. Not necessary, but not ideal either. And this card right here is the epitome of, you know, instant W's. This guy, the power of Patora, Kefla, Zamasu, and Vegito, is a triple strike. Upon play, he draws you, if I'm not mistaken, 4 cards, and then you're able to choose up to 4 of your opponent's battle cards or cards in general, even energy, switch them to rest mode, and then draw 4 cards. This is an amazing freaking finisher, triple strike. And he also costs less energy. He only costs 5 energies if your opponent happens to have 6 or more energies, or they happen to have 6 or more cards in rest mode, if I'm not mistaken. So this guy just comes in and blows up your opponent to smithereens. Then I added, this is my spicy tech guys, I added the Great Ape Son Goku Saiyan's Instinct for one reason and one reason only, and that reason is that sometimes this deck runs out of steam. After you're comboing, arrivaling, attacking, comboing, and everything's on the field, you kind of lose fuel, guys. And especially with our Awaken leader does not draw anymore, so you need a little bit of fuel to keep your draws healthy. So this card, when it's in the drop area, you can combo with it, and then you're able to draw 2 for 2 energies, which is a very huge component of this deck. This Great Ape is a must. I'm only running 2 in the deck. And then for our counters, I got Mutai Ito, Skill of Sage. This card is so good. It stops Ultra Instinct. It stops big baby plays. It stops anything that has barrier and happens to be coming out onto the field relatively quickly. This Mutai Ito comes out onto the field for 1 yellow energy, puts the card in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and then you pretty much put this card in the drop area in order to do that. Mutai Ito, best counter in the game in my opinion. And then talking about counter plays, this card is so freaking necessary in this deck. I think so, guys. Desperate Measures is so freaking necessary. What this card does is when your opponent plays a battle card that happens to be an energy cost of 2 or less, instead of that card being played for 1 blue energy, it goes back to their hand, which is so necessary, especially with everybody running Topo nowadays. Topo is the counter that is pretty much a 2 cost during, you know, my turn, during when it's your turn and you're playing this deck. If your opponent tries to use Topo, you could Desperate Measures it. They discard a card trying to bring it out, and on top of that, they don't have the Topo, so your attack goes through. I mean, you can make multiple more attacks. That's what I mean. Your attack doesn't go through, or does it go through? I don't think it does. But you can make multiple more attacks, guys. Stopping Topo from killing your plays, because Topo is the ultimate killer of this deck, I realize. And that's why I added 2, because you need a combo to do your plays, and you can't combo if Topo's on the field because you're gonna lose your hand. Then we got Flying Nimbus, our, you know, defense of the deck. Your opponent tries to make multiple big final Kamehameha attacks. Well, you got Flying Nimbus to stop that, and then you're able to prevent your opponent from making any more attacks with battle cards. So this is very good. All you gotta do is just drop 1 yellow. And then we got a Sensu Bean, because you're gonna be comboing. You want to restand your energy to combo even fatter, and Arrival and things of that nature. So Sensu Bean gives a 5k boost, restands 1 energy upon use. So freaking good. And that is the deck of Kefla, guys. Hit it up in the comments. I obviously will add the better cards, but for now, this is my running deck, and it's very powerful. You can add some of the new cards. They are powerful. Series 9, when they come out, expect this deck nice and upgraded with the new Series 9 cards. But for now, this is what it is. So, quick overview of all the cards I ran, and make sure you guys like. If you guys like this deck profile, subscribe if you're new here. We will have these Surge battles real soon on our channel. And like we always say, y'all stay super. Alright, so as you guys were watching, we are running 4 Khalifas, 4 Kales, 4 of the other Khalifa, because you got to run the ones that are 2 cost. 4 of the Evolve Khalifa, 4 of the Evolve Kale, sorry if it's glary, 4 of the Super Combos, 4 of the Kefla comboing, 2 of the Kefla, 3 of the hits. This hit is so freaking good. 3 of the hits. 4, you have to run 4 of the Champo bottles. You have to. 1 secret rare, because you can only run 1. 2 of these apes, because this ape is freaking beast-like. 2 of the Mutaito, because this guy kills Ultra Instinct. Desperate Measures, because it stops, Topo. Flying Nimbus, 2 Flying Nimbus, because it's the best. And Sensu Bean to restand and combo. Subscribe, like, and like we always say, y'all stay super.